We are continuing to follow that breaking news out of Marin County. Crews have now gotten a handle on a brush fire that forced evacuations in San Rafael. This is video from Citizen apps showing the flames there. Crews say the fire scorched about 2 acres near Dominican University before its forward progress was eventually stopped. We will continue to follow the very latest developments and bring you any new updates.
As we check in with Paul, that fire danger is certainly going to ramp up, especially with all that warmer weather moving in, Paul.
Yeah, temperatures later on this week. Whatever moisture we picked up over the weekend is going to get cooked out of the fire fuels by the heat that builds by Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We'll start with the conditions around that fire called the MAGNOLIA fire. And again, the crews have gotten containment on it already. Temperature stands at 60 degrees. The humidity levels are pretty high at 67%. The wind definitely helping the crews. Light and variable conditions. This part of Marin County picked up anywhere from 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 inch of rainfall yesterday. Other parts of the North Bay picked up close to 1 inch of rain. It helps the short-term fire threat. With temperatures building the rest of the week, that moisture isn't going to last long. We're going to see some areas of fog along the coast and inside the bay tonight, but it's not going to be too far inland. Near normal high temperatures in store for us tomorrow and again on Wednesday, and then the heat builds. Thursday's kind of transition day with the peak of this short little 3-day heat wave occurring on Friday. Right now, looking outside, not seeing too much fog just yet as we look towards downtown from Treasure Island. Temperatures anywhere from 56 in San Francisco to 66 degrees in Oakland. Those numbers will back down into the low to mid 50s by early tomorrow morning. Futurecast shows the fog along the coast, some of it inside the bay, but not making its way too far into the inland valleys, and it'll back up quickly, retreating to the coast. By late morning, we'll see a mix of clouds and sunshine for the rest of the day. These temperatures tomorrow morning in the low to mid 50s for most of us, almost exactly normal for early June. High temperatures tomorrow around the bay are going to be almost exactly normal. Same thing along the coast, just barely above 60. Mid to upper 70s to around 80 degrees down the peninsula and around the south end of the bay. About 5 degrees above average for inland parts of the Bay Area. Low 80s in San Jose, up to the mid 80s for Campbell, Los Gatos, and Morgan Hill. Low 80s for the Tri-Valley with temperatures in the upper 80s from Concord eastward through the Delta, with the very hottest spots reaching up to around 90 degrees from Fairfield to Antioch to Brentwood. That's not that hot for early June. Just wait for later this week. Mid 60s in San Francisco, low 70s for Oakland and the East Bay. From the upper 70s to the mid 80s as you go farther inland in the North Bay, up to the mid 80s for Santa Rosa, Napa, and Sonoma, and even some upper 80s sprinkled in as you head even farther inland, going farther to the north. Temperatures will be almost exactly the same on Friday, and then, or excuse me, on Wednesday, and then we heat up. Those inland parts of the Bay Area getting up to around 100 degrees for the end of the work week. The hottest spots won't be in the Santa Clara Valley. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Temperatures warm up for everybody. The hottest day on Friday brings temperatures into the mid 90s around San Jose, into the low 80s for Oakland and the upper 70s for San Francisco. That's warm for this time of year, but then we head down the other side of the temperature roller coaster back to near average temperatures by Sunday and Monday of next week. The hottest spots will be inland in the East Bay and the North Bay, with temperatures well into the 90s already on Thursday, up to near 100 degrees Friday, back down into the 90s on Saturday before that retreat to normal temperatures happens by the end of the weekend.